Have you ever wondered what connects us all? Deep inside our bodies, a secret language is written. This language is our DNA. It holds the blueprint for who we are. Within this amazing code, there are special groups called codon rings. Think of them as chemical families. Each family is linked to a specific amino acid, which are the building blocks of life. These families are not just about biology, they also shape our feelings, our relationships, and even our societies. They are the unseen threads that weave us all together into the grand tapestry of humanity. There are 22 of these codon rings in total. Each one represents a different aspect of the human experience. They create invisible bonds between people. You might feel a natural connection to someone, a sense of belonging you cannot explain. This could be the work of a shared codon ring. These rings are like tribes. They gather us into groups based on our deepest inner nature. They influence how we form families, build communities, and create cultures. Understanding these chemical families helps us see that we are all part of a larger, interconnected design, a beautiful and complex web of life. These rings are more than just science. They are living, breathing pathways of consciousness. They carry the stories of our ancestors and the potential for our future. Each ring has a unique purpose and a unique lesson to teach us. Some rings might guide us toward leadership. Others might teach us about love or creativity. By exploring them, we begin to understand the different roles we are here to play. We learn that every person has a special gift to offer the world. The codon rings show us that our individual journey is always part of a collective story, a story that is constantly unfolding. As we learn about these hidden codes, we start a journey of self-discovery. We see that our challenges and our gifts are tied to these deep patterns within us. We are not random beings. We are finely tuned instruments designed for a specific purpose. The codon rings invite us to listen to the music of our own soul. They encourage us to embrace our unique nature and to see the same beauty in others. This understanding opens the door to a more compassionate way of living. It helps us honor the diversity of life while recognizing the unity that binds us all together. Among all these chemical families, one holds a particularly special place. It is called the Codon Ring of Divinity. This ring is connected to the amino acid proline. Its very name whispers of something sacred. It is the code that allows us to experience the deepest and most profound aspects of being human. This ring connects 4 specific genetic codes known as gene keys. These are gene key 22, gene key 36, gene key 37, and gene key 63. Together they form a pathway to understanding our shared humanity and our capacity for divine grace. The Codon Ring of Divinity is all about relationships. It governs how we connect with each other on the most fundamental level. Gene key 37, for example, speaks of the power of family and equality. It reminds us that true strength comes from gentleness and that we are all equal members of one human family. It teaches us to build communities based on warmth and tenderness, not on hierarchy or control. When we live from this place, we create a world where everyone feels safe, seen, and valued. This is the foundation of a truly humane society, built on the simple power of kindness. Then we have Gene Key 36, which guides us through the depths of human suffering. It is the gene key of humanity itself. Life often brings challenges and emotional turbulence. This gene key teaches us that our darkest moments hold the seeds of our greatest compassion. By embracing our own pain without being overwhelmed by it, we open our hearts to the suffering of others. We become more human, more understanding, and more capable of offering true support. This journey from turbulence to compassion is a sacred transformation, turning our wounds into wisdom and our pain into purpose. What makes the Codon Ring of Divinity so special is its promise of redemption. It shows us that no matter how difficult our experiences are, there is always a path back to grace. This is the message of Gene Key 22, the Gene Key of Grace. It teaches us that grace is not something we earn. It is a gift that is always available, especially when we are open and vulnerable. It is the light that shines through our cracks. This codon ring, through its 4 pathways, reminds us that our very DNA is programmed to find its way back to love, unity, and a state of profound inner peace. The journey through the Codon Ring of Divinity is a journey of redemption. It unfolds through its 4 gene keys, each offering a unique pathway. Let's start with gene key 63, the pathway of truth. In its shadow, this gene key manifests as doubt. We question everything, ourselves, others, and life itself. This doubt can lead to confusion and anxiety. However, as we learn to sit with our uncertainty, a transformation occurs. Doubt slowly blossoms into inquiry. We begin to ask better questions, not from a place of fear, but from a place of genuine curiosity. This inquiry ultimately leads us to the heart of all things, truth. Next is the path of gene key 36, which begins in the shadow of turbulence. This is the experience of emotional crisis and intense suffering. It can feel overwhelming, like being lost in a storm at sea, but hidden within this turbulence is a powerful gift. As we learn to navigate these rough waters with courage, we discover our deep-seated humanity. The shadow of turbulence transforms into the gift of humanity. We find compassion for ourselves and for all who suffer. We learn that our shared vulnerability is what connects us most deeply, and our capacity to feel is our greatest strength. The third pathway is offered by gene key 37, which holds the shadow of weakness. This is not physical weakness, but a feeling that we are not strong enough to hold the family or community together. It comes from a belief that we must control things. As we let go of this need for control, we discover the gift of equality. We realize that true strength lies in gentleness and collaboration. Weakness transforms into a beautiful recognition that everyone has a vital role to play. We begin to build relationships based on mutual respect and tenderness, creating a circle of equals where everyone belongs and contributes their unique gifts. Finally, we arrive at gene key 22, the pathway of grace. Its shadow is dishonor, a state of disrespect for ourselves and others. It is the feeling of being graceless, lost in bad moods or projecting blame. This is often where our greatest suffering lies. Yet, this is also where the greatest miracle can occur. When we take responsibility for our own feelings and actions, the shadow of dishonor begins to dissolve. It transforms into the gift of graciousness and ultimately into the siddhi of grace. We learn to move through life with kindness and dignity, offering grace to all we meet. This is the ultimate redemption, turning our deepest shadows into our most luminous light. The Codon Ring of Divinity is more than just a beautiful concept. It is a living code within you, waiting to be awakened. It holds the key to a future filled with more kindness, unity, and understanding. This code reminds us that we are all connected in a profound and mysterious way. Our individual struggles and triumphs are part of a much larger story, the story of humanity's evolution. By contemplating these 4 gene keys, we begin to activate their higher potentials within our own lives. We start to see challenges not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth and redemption. Imagine a world where equality is the foundation of our families and societies. Imagine a world where we meet suffering with deep compassion and humanity. Imagine a world where we move through our days with grace and dignity. This is the world that the Codon Ring of Divinity invites us to create. It starts inside each of us. Every time we choose kindness over judgment, we are activating this code. Every time we embrace our vulnerability, we are living its truth. We become living examples of the change we wish to see in the world, one gentle act at a time. This ancient wisdom, encoded in our very cells, offers us tremendous hope. It shows us that our potential for goodness is written into our biology. We are designed to overcome our shadows. We are designed to find our way back to love. The journey may be difficult, but the destination is guaranteed. The Codon Ring of Divinity is a constant reminder that we are here to help each other. We are here to lift each other up. By facing our own darkness, we bring light to the collective. Our personal healing contributes to the healing of all humanity. So take a moment to feel into this mystery. Feel the presence of this sacred code within you. Let it inspire you to be more gentle with yourself and with others. Let it give you the courage to face your challenges with an open heart. The secret to a better world is not outside of us. It is locked within our DNA, in the beautiful and divine codes that make us human. As we unlock these mysteries, we awaken the best in ourselves and inspire the best in everyone around us. We begin to live the truth that we are all one.